The takeover of Afghanistan by Taliban has prompted hundreds of Afghans to rush to Kabul airport in an effort to flee the wrath of Taliban. All eyes are on the world community and who is doing what to support Afghanistan. Islamic countries are also closely observing the volatile situation in the region. While some of them have taken a stand on Taliban and have agreed to accept Afghan refugees, some have maintained silence over the contentious issue. Turkey has blatantly refused to accept Afghan refugees. It continues to shore up defences on the border areas in order to stop them from entering. They've built a 300-kilometre wall on the border area shared with Iran as Afghans continue to flee Afghanistan. The Turkish president has warned that Turkey will not become Europe's refugee warehouse. However, remember that Turkey has expressed its intention to protect Hamid Karzai International Airport even after the withdrawal of US forces from Afghanistan. Apart from being an overcrowded hangar for US nationals and Afghan refugees before they move to a third country, Qatar has intended to house Afghan refugees. Qatar has said that it would take in at least 8,000 refugees. Some have already started to settle in houses allotted by the authorities. Qatar has said that more than 7,000 people have been evacuated from Afghanistan to the Gulf of Emirates so far. Another country will be hosting Afghan refugees on the request of United States. The United Arab Emirates has agreed to host 5,000 Afghan nationals to be evacuated for 10 days on their way to a third country. The UAE has so far facilitated the evacuation of 8,500 people from Afghanistan on its aircraft and through its airports. Pakistan, a country which is the immediate neighbor of Afghanistan, is keeping a close watch on the situation. Taliban fighters and Pakistani soldiers are now guarding the Torkham crossing side by side. Pakistan, worried about a fighting slipover, had shut its side of the border prior to Taliban's takeover. It was opened for trade later. It has also started reinforcing walls along its border. However, according to Pakistan's National Security Advisor, Pakistan is under no condition to accept more Afghan refugees. This as it has reached all limits. Remember, almost 3 million Afghan refugees, half of them unregistered, have been living in Pakistan for decades. According to Interior Ministry official Hossain Qasim, Iran has set up hundreds of tents in 3 regions bordering Afghanistan. An estimated 780,000 Afghan refugees currently live in Iran. According to the latest UN figures, Tehran has long argued that especially under US sanctions, it receives inadequate support for the 700,000 registered Afghan refugees it hosts. Now, Iran's Red Crescent confirmed that Iran's Interior Ministry and border guards were detaining Afghan refugees and passing them back across the border within a few hours from their arrival. And the Central Asian nation of Turkmenistan fears that an influx of refugees from Afghanistan could undermine domestic security. It has beefed up security, held military drills and moved more servicemen and weaponry to their borders with the war-torn nation in recent weeks. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.